Sawadika. And good morning. President Zhang and President Chen, he will be here lately. And our guests from STOU, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me a great pleasure to welcome all of you and to organize this conference. My name is Li Yixu, also Xu Li in Chinese. Okay. I am the chairman of Department of Public Administration, National Open University. I would like to take this opportunity to express my sincere thanks to our honorable panelists of roundtable discussion from STOU and from several universities in Taiwan. So allow me to take some time introducing them by one for you. They are Professor Yattapong, Professor Dr. Theopat, Professor Pisan, and Professor Wang Langcha. Thank you. And Professor Amo Wang. Right, okay, thank you. And Professor Xie Junyi. Professor Wang Junyuan. Professor Zhang Yanyi. We wish you fruitful day of interesting and beneficial conversation and warmly welcome you again. Now I want to remind you a history that STOU and NOU have solid friendship for a long time since the agreement of academic cooperation of these two universities signed by Dr. Chen, the president of NOU, and Dr. EM, the president of STOU in 1994. Professor Yattapong, would you please give us some words?
Thank you so much for NOU and warmly welcome. And we have a pleasure, and I would like to introduce our group. Our group is come from the School of Political Science, Sukhothai Thammathirat Open University. And in the level of the university, we have the collaboration and have the MOU. And today, we will have the MOU in the level of the faculty and have the conference to join us. And I think in the future, we will have the collaboration in the research, in the study, in the everything that in academic. Yes, thank you so much.
Now I would like to invite the president of National Open University, President Jihao Zhang, to exchange presents with the STOU. And we will also provide the poster for today to give it to the STOU. So now the dean will also exchange some the present from Thailand. I'd like to take a few minutes to give you a very short introduction of the National Open University.
Life in the 21st century means new knowledge every day and intensive specialization. What we really need is to constantly enrich our skill and knowledge, never stop learning, and make education a lifelong goal. National Open University was established in 1986 at a time of strong aspiration among the public for continuing education. To allow more people to experience the joy of learning and growth, NOU has relaxed its entry qualifications. Any person who is 18 years old and above, whether a Taiwan citizen or otherwise, may take up elective courses at NOU as long as the relevant requirements are met. In addition, those who are 20 years old and above and have a high school, vocational high school, or equivalent qualification may apply to study at NOU as full-time students. All students, whether on an elective or full-time program, will be ensured of admission without entry exam, with no restriction on the duration of academic progress, and a bachelor's degree granted at the completion of the academic program. NOU is the ideal academic institution for continuing higher education for adults, providing flexible learning and a place to obtain degree qualification. NOU's packaged learning programs have attracted a wide array of students aged 18 to 80 from different walks of life, with extensive experience in life and diversified backgrounds. As a result, throughout the entire learning process, the teacher-student interaction is characterized by an active effort to learn from each other and share experience. Because distance education involves independent learning and is unlimited by time or space, the needs of social minorities are better met. Therefore, NOU endeavors to overcome difficulties, uphold the spirit of equal learning opportunity, and provide the handicapped and convicts a chance to study at NOU. Since its inception more than a decade ago, NOU has accepted nearly 300,000 students. In recent years, over 100 courses have been offered each year, which consists of 3 academic terms. On the average, over 100,000 students register for the courses per year, indicating the public's commitment to lifelong education and recognition of NOU's distance education. Currently, NOU has 13 learning centers distributed island-wide, which are responsible for scheduling learning activities for students in different regions and handling administrative work. In 1992, NOU officially established an on-the-air supplementary junior college, providing courses such as administrative management for mainly civil servants. In addition, a learning center is specially set up in Matsu to balance learning resources and opportunities. There are 6 departments at NOU, namely Humanities, Social Sciences, Business, Public Administration, Life Sciences, Management and Information. Courses offered at each department are catered to the public's needs while maintaining their cultural relevance, general application, and professional content, which seeks to be as diversified as possible. To provide better teaching quality, experts and scholars from the respective fields of studies and professionals in the production of teaching media are recruited to form an instruction planning team for each course at NOU. Each of these teams is in charge of planning and producing written instructional materials, video or audio teaching programs, and face-to-face teaching activities. Today, NOU students can freely select from 602 courses under 42 academic categories, and over the years, more than 1 million students have chosen these courses, once again evident of the mass appeal of NOU courses. Course content at NOU is mainly delivered to students via textbooks, video, or audio teaching programs, and 4 times a semester face-to-face teaching activities. To enhance learning, distance audio-video teaching, internet teaching, and hands-on lessons are adopted if necessary. NOU teaching programs are produced both internally and by outside professionals. They are also delivered to students in two ways: by television and radio broadcast to the nation on a fixed time schedule, or by cassette tapes or CDs, which allows students to listen in accordance with their own learning progress. In distance education, students have full control over their learning activities. However, during long periods of solo study, students frequently lose their interest in learning when they cannot find answers quickly. To make the learning process more conducive, NOU helps students resolve learning difficulties through many different methods, such as the NOU website, periodic publications, an instruction and counseling service at learning centers island-wide. At NOU, extracurricular activities are seen as an important part of learning. They compensate for the sense of isolation, characteristic of distance learning, and enhance student-teacher interaction and growth, allowing students to acquire knowledge and skills beyond those taught in textbooks, and to cultivate group ethics. NOU organizes seminars and appraisals for executive committees of clubs and societies every year to improve their service to the student body. In so doing, many NOU clubs and societies have continuously won awards and recognition. There are 4 types of NOU clubs and societies: academic, recreational, service-oriented, and comprehensive. Members are not geographically restricted. Every student can participate in the extracurricular activities of any NOU learning center. Such diversity and openness gives students the dual benefits of professional courses and group learning. There are currently over 150 clubs and societies established at learning centers nationwide, attracting close to 20,000 students each term. The enthusiastic response is clearly indicative of students' interest and recognition of NOU extracurricular activities. NOU continuously reinforces contact between the school and students through various channels such as radio, TV, telephone, email, and fax, to provide students with the newest, largest, and best learning resources. Furthermore, measures such as scholarship placements, dedicated units to answer student study questions, regular talks on course selection, and teacher-student forums, and even childcare facilities at learning centers are offered as support services to boost learning. NOU practices relaxed entry requirements, truthful evaluation, and stringent graduation standards, and allows students to freely select the academic department from which they wish to graduate. Since its foundation, NOU has graduated over 20,000 students who have persevered and studied hard. Out of this number, more than 1,000 students have graduated with double majors. After their graduation, many students continue their quest for knowledge. In addition to an improved quality of living, a large number have gone on to pass national examinations to gain professional licenses or pursue a master's or doctorate degrees domestically or abroad. Graduation from NOU does not spell the end of the learning process. Many students have fully utilized knowledge learned at NOU in their personal lives, family, at work, or in various aspects of society. Finding an immediate application for one's knowledge and sharing it with others is the best reflection of humanity's never-ending pursuit of self-realization. Due to the public's earnest need for knowledge and skills, the strong desire for self-improvement, and the government's push for lifelong learning and recurrent education, community universities have begun to emerge, and various universities have also launched distance education. After Taiwan's entry into the WTO, foreign schools can even recruit students in Taiwan. Therefore, NOU is now facing a future of tough challenges. How does NOU stand up to these challenges? In addition to degree courses, NOU will also open non-degree courses. NOU will incorporate multimedia in its teaching, choosing the most appropriate media design and combination to meet individual course requirements. By minimizing entry requirements, maximizing study flexibility and student benefits, and ensuring graduate recognition, NOU is an ideal academic institution of continuing higher education for adults. With multiple learning channels, flexible study time and space, and extensive learning resources, it's also an open learning venue for unrestricted learning. In fact, NOU is an open learning park, which facilitates self-growth, discovery of your potential, and realization of your ambition. Studying at NOU is a joy. It's a way to fulfill my career planning. I can fulfill my wish to study at a university. It's the modern person's best way to pursue lifelong learning. It's a new chapter in life. Satisfy your desire to learn. Those who continue to grow through time will eventually be successful in life. Life can never start over the same, but there are always opportunities to begin afresh. NOU endeavors to help those who are committed to learning, to step forth on the path of lifelong learning and an enriching life.
We have the ceremony of signing our MOU between the STOU and the NOU, National Open Universities. And we invited the dean from STOU and also the chairman from the Department of Public Administration, National Open University. Now we exchange the MOU, and hopefully we will have a much stronger friendship between the two universities. So it marks a happy ending for this ceremony, and we would like to thank every guest, and perhaps we can see our guests again in October. Okay, thank you very much.